Hi guys, Happy New Year everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD for another episode of our daily stock market insights. I hope you were able to end 2021 with a green port. Otherwise, if not there yet, I hope you had good learnings from your trades in 2021. It's a journey, it's a process for all of us. I myself had months when my portfolio were red, and there were months when it turned green. So nevertheless, it's a skill that we're trying to build here, and uh, based on the videos you've watched in YouTube and some mentors you have, I'm sure they will agree when with me when I say that it's a journey. They had their share of losses as well in their trades, so just hang in there, okay? I hope my videos can somehow give informative insights that you can use in your trades. In the meantime, what I'm going to share with you today is my Etoro portfolio. So for those people who are not familiar with Etoro, it is also a platform where you can trade stocks, cryptocurrencies, forex. Yeah, pretty much pretty similar to what we have in COL, but for COL, it's just focused on the Philippine market. Okay, so let me go ahead and share that with you now. Okay, so this is my stats for my eToro platform. For those people who already have an account there, you can just search for me, Julie Lax, and I'm still building my portfolio. Hopefully, we can have uh, a good one that can qualify for copy trading in the future. Okay, so this is my stats for 2021, and we managed to end the year with an 18.27% gain. And I'm so happy with that, although there were months when I had red, and we're still a work in progress, as I mentioned earlier. So that's what I'm aiming for. I don't really aim to have big gains every month, but I want consistency. My performance at the moment, what I can say here is it's inconsistent because there were months that there were red. Okay, so I'm okay with 1 to 2% gain for as long as I see consistent performance. Although I'm really happy with my 18.27% gain here. Let's see how I fared in the previous year. So remember in 2020, this was really the height of uh, the pandemic. It started in February. The lockdown started in Feb. Notice this was the month. These were the months that I really had a big decline, and then eventually we were able to recover. Took advantage of the dip, entered in some trades, and then slowly we were able to recover. And managed the loss there with just 1.32% decline. 2019, I'd say my skill level in 2021 is way different than my skill level in 2019. So I think with this kind of pattern, I see improvement from, a big loss in 2019, then slowly managing it, reducing it, and now this is the first year in eToro that I had a green portfolio. So I'd like to bring you to the stocks that really brought me some good gains. Okay, so notice the stocks that I engaged in are just the stocks that I'm familiar with, because the US market is so big. There are really a lot of stocks there, so it's wiser and it's safer to just engage in the ones that you know. So remember, I would also mention this in the past. Understand the fundamentals, and because fundamentals will suggest which ones you will enter, technicals will suggest when you can enter them. So that's my thought process there. So I was able to let me see here, my history. There you go. So looking back here, 1 year, it's Tesla that gave me the biggest gain, 36.7% with a total of 5 trades profitable. I was profitable by 80% here. As you can see, there were also some not so good trades, but that's just uh, one over here. I think I shorted this. Yeah, sell because I bet on the stock to decline. Okay, so the rest would be buy. All right. Oh, let me see. Oh, I can't open it. But this one, I had one trade here that's not good. But overall, I was able to ride the most recent climb of Tesla over here. So I entered around, I think the latest here was, I entered at 600, right? That's the lowest. So imagine from the 600 level over here, that was, I think, May. And then I was able to exit somewhere here, 1100 area. So it took me, what? Since May, I exited October. Really a lot of patience there, a lot of wait time. And I think I'm slowly starting to master my, not master, I'm developing my management in terms of trading, like impulsive trading. That's one thing I want to avoid, because in the past I would tend to um, really check my positions within the day multiple times, but now I was able to manage that. I enter when in my trading plan, I entered because I want to have a position or do a position trading, enter low and then wait at a certain level. Then I am now able to abide by it. Because in the past, because of me monitoring it multiple times in a day, the chances of me ending the trade too early is so frequent. So I think that's a good one. Here in the past year, in 2021, look, my holding time, most of my positions, that's 3 months, 3.5 months, with profitable weeks of 54%. Another thing to take note of is that right now, actually in 2021, I have a very diverse portfolio. Starting to I am starting to have exposures in the cryptocurrencies. Notice, see, I just entered in some of them, and just taking advantage of the dip right now. There are a lot of cryptocurrencies that really declined massively, and they're still in the red. But my thought is this is the perfect time. So you'd notice there are some reds here, especially for Doge, XRP, TRX, Bitcoin starting to recover here. For TRX, I entered just the other day, 1228. For XRP, this is the my current positions, 1225. So just recent. Okay, so hopefully these will give us good returns. But there are some trades that I regret entering. I regretted. Look at these stocks. Blue, Tilray, these were the stocks that I entered and declined massively. And I was not able to exit right away because the decline was so huge that it's, you know, look at this. I'm going to check blue. These over here. This was the start when it did a big gap down. I said no. Um, with that kind of dip, if I exit, that means it's a done deal. It's already over. So I said, okay, I'll just hang on to it and I'll just wait for it to go back. But that's something that, I mean, not everyone will agree with me on that, because of course you have to manage your losses. But my theory there is, um, cutting your losses will only work if you're able to exit in a timely manner, right? So, for example, you set it at 3-5%, and you were able to catch it at 3 to 5%, and at least you're able to reduce that risk, that kind of loss. But if it drops big time and you really have no choice, and if you exit it, this one over here is like what? That's already a 49% decline, 49 or 50% decline. I had no choice. I had to wait. So I think that's something that I'll think about it very, very deeply before I exit it. What's good here is that these are just very tiny portion of my portfolio. Look at this: 4, 5, 5, 1%, 1%, 1%. So this one, I'm okay with this because this is my dividend stock. This one gives me around 8 to 9% T. This gives me 8% dividend yield per year. So that's really my long-term stock. So my goal here is just to let it be. My average there is 28. Right now it's 24. So this is a solid company. So I'm not really scared. I also have a REIT here. A REIT is like what I mentioned in the past. It's like you're owning part of the uh, real estate company. They have buildings in the US that are for lease, and each month I receive a dividend. My average here is 15. Price right now is the price right now is 1504, and my average open here is 1595. But imagine my dividend yield here, it's 957, and each month I receive a dividend from them. They give out, oops, what's this? They give out 12 cents each month. So these are the two stocks that I hold on to for dividend. The rest are really good companies. Okay, so that's my current position for this year. Hopefully, I'm able to turn things around for the stocks that are red, and hopefully, I will have my application approved by Etoro. I want to try out the copy trading feature, and once they approve me, then of course I'll be more careful this time because I have, if people will copy me, then I am responsible for, you know, whatever the result is in my trades, or whatever the results are for all my trades, because some people are copying me. Okay, so that's it for my stats. Okay. Most 89% of my trades are from the stocks, 16% would be crypto. I was also able to play around with GameStop during the time when it was uh, on its hype. Remember that month? Look, this was the period when it was highly, highly volatile. XRP was also able to catch that. There you go. Okay. Now let's take a look at our Investograms. Let's try to check how some of your stocks ended. Oh no, PSCI dropped. It did not hold. Let me see. Okay, PSCI. Oh, this is not good. Okay. So last time I was pegging the resistance to be right at this level, if I'm not mistaken, right at that area. Okay, but it did not sustain, it did not even reach that level. Uh, what do you think may have caused this? Probably it's because of the sudden spike in the COVID cases again in Metro Manila. They're in alert level 3 again, if I'm not mistaken. So that probably, but don't quote me on that. That's just my speculation, or probably some people are they want to end trades because it's the last day of the year. Let's see how December 31st last year ended as well. December 31. Over here, not that much, but this one is really a significant 2.89% down. So look at this. One, so we were already starting to climb up, right? Okay, so let's try to put a channel right there. See this? That's a channel. This was back in December 1st and 2nd. We had 2 days straight where we stopped right at this level. And let's see if this one is just the, if it is going to respect that upper channel, whereby this is our increasing or ascending support. If that breaks, then of course it's a confirmed decline. It's in massive decline. But this one, it's like, seems like it's just retesting the support at this area. Okay, so if that gets broken, I have a feeling it won't. You know why? Because in the weekly chart, that's a support already. So let us see. If it breaks this MA20 line, then there might be a continuation probably down here. 6.5. I hope it doesn't reach that level anymore. Because I have a strong conviction that this is going to be respected over here, MA20 line. Then you will have a rebound in the next few days. Next is MOND. Let's go back here on a daily chart. Great performance for MON, but I remember I talked about this previously. We created a support right here. It just revisited that support, and now it's starting to trigger that. Although, look again, there's no volume. So that's what? 3.85% increase. So I will not be surprised if this will again go back, probably do sideways first before we go up. Okay, but you are in a very good position. Really solid support right at this level, because multiple times it has been hit and it just sustained. ICT, my take here for ICT is whenever it dips, just add more volume, because this stock has been consistent in just, you know, minor fluctuation. Probably people are just taking profit, but it will just challenge its all-time high. So far, all good for this stock. This SP neck, I was um I was pegging for it to go as low as this level, so still undecided at this point, because I don't have a what do you call this? I don't have the Bollinger Band here yet. Okay, so anywhere between 115 to 128, I think that's the area where it will most likely bounce. We had some foreign selling. I will not be surprised because this has already increased significantly. Probably these people may have entered somewhere here and they're just taking profit. They waited for the second day confirmation that it is already retracing. BDO, be extra careful because it broke the MA20 line. It might go back to this previous support, create brand new support at that level. Look at this. Previous support, previous resistance. If it declines, then it will just challenge. If it will decline, it will just challenge this level. Ali. Interesting. Let me go ahead and check the weekly for this. Nice. Look at that on the weekly chart. It's cleaner. See this? It just respected this MA20 line over here. That is your support. So, in the short term, this is the resistance I'm seeing. Now, if you go back to the daily, this is how it will look like. So if you enter, anywhere between the 36 to 3670 area, that's a good entry point. Overall, if you're a long-term holder, anywhere between that is already okay, because look at this, we're still at a very cheap level for Ayala land. MBT, we had a red, one of the blue chip companies here. So let us see if this nearest support over here will hold 54 or 57. Okay. It's fine. People are profitable. Let them take profit. GT cap not looking good. It's triggering the lower Bollinger Band. So I'm anticipating more downward movement for this stock. Let's check out the weekly chart. Weekly chart. This is the next possible support, you guys. Over here. Around 519. Okay, so just wait because I still see this dropping a few more pesos. Okay, but you're already at a very cheap level. Look at that. It's a significant decline. Okay, so personally, if I may transition, my Philippine port or my portfolio in the Philippine market is the opposite of how my US stocks perform. It's red. I think I'm down by 20%, 20 to 25%. And the biggest contributors are these stocks. This, this, Dito, this. So these are the stocks, except for ASEN. ASEN I was already able to exit, took profit. These are the stocks that are in my portfolio right now, and I was not able to exit those trades on time. So that's one thing I really need to master. Making sure not to fall in love with the stocks, especially when they're on a decline. Except for Dito, of course. Dito is really for long term. This one is for long term, GFC, MBT, and hopefully this, if I'm able to recover, then I will just take profit. ABBA is also good, but I really don't plan on holding onto them really for that long. So if I'm able to, and green, I'm not expecting a lot of gains from them, but the moment I just see a green from them, then I can probably just exit. I'm tired of them. I think this was the period. This was the period when I really was not able to monitor, and then I just got tired of them, and then I think I would look at them once a week once in 2 weeks. That may probably have caused that mismanagement as well, because I was not able to monitor them. But I think I will be. Let's see. I'm thinking of some strategies that way I can exit. I've done that in my MRC before. I was negative, then I was able to enter again at the very lowest point. Okay, and then from there I was able to take profit and then manage my losses. So that's what I'm waiting. If I'll try to do, probably monitor, for instance, this one, if I see that we've reached the bottom and it's about time for me to add, and then probably I can add from there and then just do cost averaging. Okay, so I think that's it for this evening. Thank you guys for watching, and you have a great day. Bye bye for now.